Once upon a time, near a peaceful forest lake, a clever fox and a graceful swan became friends. One day, the fox said sweetly, "Dear Swan, you must come to my house for dinner tonight." The swan happily agreed. That evening, the fox prepared soup, but instead of serving it in bowls, he poured it into two flat plates. "Please enjoy," the fox smiled slyly. The fox easily licked up his soup, but the swan, with her long beak, could barely sip a drop. She tried and tried, but it was impossible. The fox pretended not to notice. "Oh dear, don't you like the food?" he asked, with fake concern. The swan said nothing. She quietly went home. The next day, the swan invited the fox for dinner. "Please come to my lake house tomorrow," she said politely. The fox arrived, expecting another feast. This time, the swan served delicious food inside tall, narrow jars. "Please enjoy," she said gently. The swan dipped her long beak into the jar and ate comfortably. The fox tried to reach inside, but his snout was too short. He couldn't eat a bite. Now he understood. He looked at the swan and lowered his head. "I see what you've done. Yesterday, I treated you unfairly." The swan replied calmly, "One should treat others the way they wish to be treated." The fox felt ashamed. From that day on, he learned to respect others and think beyond himself. Moral of the story: as you treat others, so shall you be treated. Or, tit for tat, what you give is what you get.